Paintball nerd.
Today on Paintball Nerd, we are welcoming back the killer who came from New York Xtreme. He's also played for the Ironmen, and he's on a brand new squad. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Mr. Corey Hall.
How's it going, Zyzek? Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, bud. Pleasure. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. I'm excited as well.
Dude, so the return of Aftershock right, to professional paintball, it's to me, it's monumental in paintball. So, how does it feel to be part of this history?
It feels huge, man. I think it hit the league kind of hard when Aftershock left the pro league. Like you said, that's a legendary name. Everybody knows it. Everybody kind of watched them growing up, or wanted to be a part of it growing up, watching them. And so now that it's coming back under Todd Adamson and Martinez as coach now, it's exciting, man. It's something special, and you can feel it. You can feel it building up to something big, I think.
How did Extreme take the news?
I mean, honestly, they're bummed about it, but everybody took it really well. I called every single person individually, and made sure I talked to them. There's one person I haven't talked to just yet. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Still trying to. But honestly, they were all understanding when I've kind of laid it out in front of them and kind of what the situation was. Obviously, couldn't give them too many details about what was going on. But they get it. At the end of the day, they're still my friends, and this is business. And I just told them at the end of the day, at the bottom of my heart, this is the decision I have to make for me and what I think is right.
So, why do you feel like Aftershock was the move? Because I mean, you guys were gaining momentum on Extreme.
We were, and that's a huge thanks to everyone on that team and Dan and Rich. Everyone really bought in over the last couple of years and put in the work. And by no means was it easy to make this decision to leave that team with everything we've put in and everything we've built over the last couple of years. Like you said, I think we were really on the cusp of winning and something special. But when this opportunity like this comes along, and it's something that I've wanted for the last 4 years, it's not something that you really ever get the chance to do, and to see what you can do again. Something that you didn't get to finish doesn't actually usually come back and give you the chance to finish something. So to have this and with the people that are involved, it's at the end of the day, it was a hard decision, but it was also an easy decision.
Well, you mentioned like finishing. I mean, it's already been announced that A-Rod's with the team. LJ Parrish is with the team. The rest of the roster hasn't been announced yet, but that's two players that you won an event with, 2020 Vegas. So is that what you're talking about when it comes to
finish
finishing?
where we start. Me and A-Rod have always, ever since Ironmen, I mean, he called me and we got together on Saints as well. Me and him have always wanted to play together. We like playing together. We enjoy playing together, and obviously we've won together. So not getting to finish out that year has been something that's hung over us for quite a while. And I've tried to play with LJ. Same thing. I've tried to play with LJ ever since we both left Ironman and went our different ways. I've always talked to his wife and his mom and his dad whenever they're at events. I'm like, we're playing together again. I was like, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but we're playing together again. And I've even talked to his wife, and I'm like, I got my man back. Because that's my ride or die right there. He was one of the first ones when we were on Ironman that came to my house, and they'd all stay over with me, and me and him spent 45 minutes on our M3 Plus just trying to get it into like change mode, just to get it into PSP and everything like that. So we kind of went through it together and built up that friendship and relationship. So I mean, any chance, anybody who's played in the league, any chance you get to play with LJ is a good time.
For sure. So, I mean, without any spoilers, right, Corey? Like, what can you say about the squad that Todd Adamson has put together?
I think it's a squad that can win. I think it's a squad that once we all get together, and we really start ironing down everything, our flow, our style, everything like that. Obviously, Aftershock's kind of an in-your-face style anyway, paintball known for that. But once we kind of get everybody together, this past weekend was the tryouts, so it wasn't exactly a exact team practice. So I think once that happens, everything gets kind of dialed in. I think it's going to be exciting. I think everybody's going to be excited once they see the full roster come out. I think they're going to understand why certain moves were made, why certain people did certain things, and I think it'll all come together. And I think it's just going to add to the hype and the excitement around Aftershock for the season.
Well, dude, if you put you, A-Rod, and LJ on a squad, you could put 2 noobs on that to fill out the 5, and you guys would still do well. And
Who
there's
knows?
not
Maybe
2
we did.
noobs. Well,
Maybe we did.
maybe
And there,
we
I
did.
mean, you say noobs, but there were no noobs at the trial. We had everybody from misfits who have played semi-pro and ran WCPPL all the way up to pros. So it was a good tryout.
So, I mean, I know you're super optimistic, right? And I know that you're realistic as well.
Mhm.
What's the expectation for Vegas?
I think honestly, expectation would be Sunday. I think if we were a brand new team coming together, it would take a little bit longer. But at the same time, I do think having Todd, having A-Rod, having LJ, these are under a coach we've already played for, players that have already played together. Um, I do think that gel factor may not take as long, but still under new coach, or not necessarily under new coaching, but management under a team, new calls, everything like that. It does take a little bit. Um, I it, I don't think it's crazy to think we could possibly win the first event, but at the same time, I think it's baby steps. I think it's each practice, each event is going to be a step we take forward, and by the end of the World Cup, I think we'll be right around where we want to be.
So the goal for the year, would you say, I don't know if it's a goal or expectation, but do you think that it's in the cards for Aftershock to win an event in 2024?
Yes, yes, deep down in my soul, bottom of my heart, yes. It's just a
Right
matter
on.
of when and how we do it.
Well, Corey, man, I'm super excited for you. I'm happy for you. You know, you're
Thank you,
on
thank you,
I see the squad right here, and it's a force to be reckoned with. So I think you guys definitely have it in the cards to win
thank
something.
you, thank you. Yeah, you got all the details. I know you're chomping at the bit to let it all out too.
I am, dude. I am. But the thing is, like, there's aftershock magic, right?
Mhm.
There's aftershock magic. So if if you guys won Vegas, I wouldn't be shocked. No pun intended.
I see what you did there. I mean, it's true though. It's an organization that's won tournaments, that's won championships before. It's under management and coaching that's won championships and won tournaments before, and I think they're bringing in the right pieces to make it happen. I think if we can get dialed in quick enough, I think it definitely is a possibility. But like I said, it's one step at a time, and win or lose, we're here for it, and we're doing it together.
Is this it for you, Corey? Like, are you aftershock for life?
Yeah, I mean, I said when I was coming over, I even asked Adamson, I was like, I need to know what you're in for because I was like, this is a lot. I mean, we have pro, we have Europe, we have WNXL, there's divisionals and stuff like that. I was like, this is a lot, and I was like, if I make this decision, I'm not trying to go anywhere else. And he's like, the only thing we're trying to do is go bigger. So I said, okay, I'm in it. This is where I want to be. Well, this is where I want to be with who I want to be here with. So
Right on. Anyone you want to thank? Any final words for the paintball community?
yeah, I mean, I never made a post about it or anything, but obviously huge shout out to Bo and the NYX guys, all of the sponsors on NYX, Virtue, Eclipse, Powerhouse, everybody. Thank you for the time that I was on the team. You guys did. You guys helped me out a lot, got me through a lot of hard times while I was on that team. So I appreciate you all, and things happen the way they happen, but love you all no matter what. And now I'm just excited for the future, excited for Aftershock and see what we can do.
Right on. Thanks, Corey.
Thank you, Zyzek. Appreciate you, man.